I'm back to this place again. Health feels dizzy. Remember some events that overlaps with each other. As if I'm experiencing the same scenario, but slightly different in my actions. Is this what Okabe was doing all the time? I think I finally understand what the choice of Steingates means. Don't worry, Okabe. Persicaria. Everyone. The ward line, where everyone is safe, just lies ahead. And I, the mad professor of the Oasis, will save the day. 30 distract Centifiers Oasis Edge. Fake Entropic ENFX protect human girl. Those are what the receiver mail says. The Persicaria make an observation about how they are written. I'm convinced that they were sent by a future me. Persicaria, call up our combat squads on standby. We are heading to the edge of the Oasis. Also, I need to make an extra preparation to fake beings infected by the entropy. Do you need me to contact Antonina? Please do, Persicaria. Let's see what kind of puzzle my future self has set onto me. On the outskirts of the Oasis, at coordinates given by the mail. There's 30:20 now, 10 minutes until the time I mentioned it that mail. Good things we made in time. Hello, Professor, can you hear me? We have turned the test spoof code for everyone, as well as the extra programs you specially requested. Once you activated the program, you can disguise yourself as an Entropized agent. However, it's only a temporary code patch and not too stable. So make sure avoid combat. Got that? Also, take care of that little guy. Make sure it comes back safe. And you, too. Before I can answer, Antonida hangs on me up. Antonida burned the midnight oil for that anti-computer, but when he hears you request, she hurries to produce that disguise program right away. Yes, thanks to her, after you get back safety, I will. Are you picking up anything special about those coordinates? Yes, Rico's convoy is approaching the target coordinates. Should we stop her? No need for that. Let's wait to see what happened. What's the status of the nearby Centifiers patrols? Professor, a force of Centifiers is headed towards us as high as speed. They seem to be pursuing an irregular agent. We cannot determine said agent's affiliation at this range. Give me a live update of their position and visualize on both sides. Got it. I look at the screen. The Centifiers are led by Faith, and they are pursuing a black-haired girl with a blue hat who appears to be roughly 50 or 60 years old. She appears skinny, but she is moving surprisingly fast, and she is observing her surrounding as she runs. Looks like this is the human girl mentioned in the mail. However, our numbers are probably not enough to escort her back to the others while fending off Centifier's pursuit. What should we do, Professor? Pass about saving the day, I hope. What do you do next? Delay the Centifier and take the chance to talk to the girl? Damn! All agents split into two teams. Team A will be under the command of Persicaria, while Team B will hold position and stand by. Persicaria, take your team and launch a diversionary attack. Rough any of the Sanctifier's main force and fate. Given her personality, she will probably detach a small squad of lesser Sanctifiers to continue tracking an irregular agent. Once Faith is done, attack the lesser Sanctifiers. Given their default action logic, they will go after you instead. Roger. What about you, Professor? Will you be heading out by yourself? I have one more important task to perform. I know Team R won't be able to keep Fate occupied for long, but do your best and don't get hurt, okay? Understood. I will do my best, but I also hope that you won't push yourself in danger, Professor. I will do my best too. If you can do it, then allow me to take over your part of the mission. No. Alright, fine. I promise to return safely to the Oasis after completing my mission. I believe you, Professor. I will hurry back as fast as possible to get you help. So until then, please keep you safe. Yeah, don't worry. Persicaria gives the command and leads the disguised agent to attack the Sanctifiers. Meanwhile, I follow right behind them and block the panicked girl. After seeing me, a look of surprise crosses the girl's face. Did Ocarina send you to save Mayushi? Yes, he did. Huh? Where is Ocarina? Well, you will meet him soon. We are here to help. Hang on to this spoof code. It will help you to avoid pursuits. Come with me. I lead the girl by the hand to the trader-only station. Despite our dire circumstances, the girl seems very curious about me and tries to engage me in conversation. What should Mayushi call you? Just call me the Professor. Professor? Oh, that's a nice name. Thank you for coming to save Mayushi. You can call me Mayuri, Professor. Where are we going? Actually, Mayushi almost out of strength. Hang in there. We're going to meet a trader. She will bring you to the Oasis. The Oasis? Is Ocarina in the Oasis too? This is so cute. Yeah, I think. That's great. Once we get to the Oasis, let's have bananas and juicy chicken #1 together. Mayuri happily shakes her bag in her hand. Yes, I promise you. But right now, I need you to be patient and walk with me. We soon arrive at the station. Rico is standing there, boredly, and taking a break. It seems she will be off soon. Rico. Hey, who are you? Look, if you are asking me to choose between my money and my life, I will appreciate a little more time to think about the matter. Huh? What? Professor? Are you dressed up like that? You scared, Rico. I was wondering what kind of irregular agent you were. Rico, I would like you to help me place an order. So it's business then. I will do it right after I bring this shipment to Xenia. Actually, this delivery is very urgent. Can you head out right now? Oh, Professor, you're making things very hard for Rico. I have already told Xenia about it, so leave the previous shipment to me. Well, since this is a very sudden request, I will pay 5 times more than usual. That should be enough, right? Okay, you got the deal. Money talks. Professor, What kind of order is this? What exactly are you looking for? I had not considered this problem before. Suddenly, I think of a poema she was carrying on her. Rico, have you seen this roundly plushy thing before? I think its name is Upa. Upa? Plushy? Rico has never heard of that before. Why do you want something like that all of a sudden? No, I somehow think Persicaria would probably want one. I see. Then, do you have a picture or video of something of it? Actually, I was in a rush and forgot to bring it with me. Rico, do you have a pen and paper? I will draw it for you. Pen and paper? Hang on. Rico will go look inside the cayway. Rico hops, skips, and jumps over to a cayway parked beside the convoy. The boot is open right now, apparently to ease of access, which suits me just fine. Is this what you usually drive? Yup. Rico puts all her stuff in the back. Rico will also drive the Upa you're looking for to the Oasis. You put everything in the back. Is it safe? Safe as houses. Rico is the driving champ of Magracy, you know? It might look a bit messy in there, but your cargo will be completely untouched. Huh, that's strange. Where'd the pen and paper go? Could it be in the front seat? That makes sense. Hang on, there's too much stuff. Let me go through it. While Rico is looking away, I put Myri, who is in sleep mode, among the luggage in the boot of Rico's one. Pen, paper, pen, paper, pen. Rico found it! Why do you look so tired, Professor? You must have imagining things, Rico. I draw the Upa from memory. Well, you really suck at drawing, Professor. No, it actually looks like this, trust me. Then I will probably have a hard time finding one. After signing, Rico once again shouldered her huge package. Rico is heading out, Professor. Don't forget, 5 times as usual. After waving goodbye to Rico, Rico drives her K-way off into the distance. Things went better than expected. Looks like the Protect Human Girl part of the mission is done. Next up, fake ENFX. That probably means there's a seed of interposition somewhere in here. It would be bad if I actually got infected by the entropy. In any case, let's find out where the source is first. My guess is it's probably really hard to find by normal means, otherwise Rico would have detected it by now. Fortunately, we have you, little buddy. I take out the tiny entropy who is napping in my arms and lightly pets it. Time to walk. Can you help me see if there's any seeds of entropization in there? The diminutive entropix hops out of my arm and begins examining each cargo compartment. In the end, over a third of them are marked by its slime. Holy crap, that many! If I would begin fighting carelessly, I would most likely have got infected. That was close. Professor, we can't keep Fate occupied for much longer. Some of our agents have suffered injuries already. Thank you. You have brought far more time than I expected. After this, sleep up and deactivate your spoof codes before withdrawing to the Oasis. Understood. Fate should notice something wrong soon and come back here. I need to hurry. I wave to the diminutive Entropix, and it hops back on my shoulder. After hiding in a compartment that the diminutive Entropic has given the all clear, I activate the program to fake my entropization. Now, in the Sanctifier's eyes, I will be the Entropized irregular agent. Once they find me here, the Sanctifiers will probably realize something is wrong with the cargo. That's why I can use them to help me cleanse the seat of entropization here. Also, since the irregular agent is here, the Sanctifiers will abandon their pursuit of Mayuri, which means she and Rico will be safer. Although I understand what that mail was saying, it did not mention anything about how to escape while posing as a regular agent. I smile bitterly and look around, making all the preparation I can. If we really do get into a fight, I would be at least to have a hiding place. And then I suddenly feel a chill run down my spine. Demon? Flash? A sharp blade cleaves throughout the wall of the cargo trailer. Splintered fly everywhere. I narrow away the attack and leap out of the hatch. Fate glares at me, angry throughout the hole in the wall. How dare you toy with the Sanctifiers, you petty demon. I did not expect Fate to be this mad. No wonder she hurries back her so quickly, even if it means teaching her lesser Sanctifiers. That also implied that I'm going to have to face a very angry Fate who is much stronger than usual all by myself. Well, not by myself. I will have an Entropic with me. I think there was a second demon. Well, this is troublesome. Gunfires. Bullets whistle past me, leaving a trail of holes in a nearby wall. I pick up the pace and run between the convoy and the station platform. Fortunately, I completed Python's training course. Now I'm at least capable of holding my own against Fate. Oh my god, we got power-ups! It would be bad if the seat of the entropization in the cargo compartments accidentally went off during the battle. In any case, I need to get as far away from the convoy as possible. Switching to melee combat module. Activating Blade of Justice. The excessive amount of obstruction makes Faith abandon her ideas of shooting me. Instead, she just charges right at me. Her blade steps right through the signboard I'm hiding behind. I load forwards to avoid the attack and trigger the landmine I laid there before. Big explosion follows. I use this opportunity to dash up the stairs and create a height difference between us. The explosion throws us a cloud of dust, though which I can see Faith's eyes, burning red like those of a fallen agent's and radiating bloodlust. Nothing but cheap tricks. Faith jumps straight up and throws her shield. It crashes down in front of me, blocking my way forward. I am forced to stop. In the next moment, she moves into close range. One hand grabs me by the neck, while the others slams into my stomach. Ah! Incredible pain flows through my brain, and all my strength leaves me in that instant. Fate raises her arm. The shield transforms into a blade and returns to her hand. Just before she stabs me with it, I bring my elbow down to the joint between the edge and the heel. The edge bites into the biceps, and openings flow down my upper arm. I use the momentum when the blade is stuck to roll out of the way and escape Fate's attack range. A big explosion follows. The second landmine exploded, and the stairs to the station breaks about level by level, plunging downwards as chunks of debris. I grab my still aching stomach and crawl out of the debris, searching for a hiding place as openings leak from my wounds on my upper arm. That sounds not good. That won't stop Fate for long. She will be after me again soon enough. Though I wanted to get away from the convoy, she is pursuing me like a mad dog and won't give me the chance to open the distance between us. Crackle noises. My disguise shimmers, and a bad feeling fills my heart. We have turned and tested spoof codes for everyone, as well as the extra program you specially requested. Once you activate the program, you can disguise yourself as an Entropized agent. However, it's only a temporary code, patch, and not too stable. So make sure you avoid combat. Got that? Avoid combat, my ass. I'm stuck in a freaking boss fight here. My disguise slowly fades away, forcing me to pick up the pace. Ah! The intense movement exacerbates the pain of blood lost. I feel a wave of dizziness wash over me. Damn it. But faint can't hit hard. But I still have to hang in there. This isn't just because of those couple of mails I receive. For some reason, I feel like everything is riding on this battle. Many people have placed their hopes on me. I need to finish all this and go back safely. After all, I still have people waiting for me. If I lose my disguise, not only will Mayuri and Rico be in danger, but the relationship between the Oasis and the Centifiers will be threatened. I need to think of something. No, don't make a choice. The diminutive Entropix pops out from under my arm and gently pats my chest. Right. Good thing I have got you, little guy. That ought to be able to buy a little more time. Crash. A mighty fist shattered the block of stone about it. The red-haired Centifier slowly rises from its remains, the flames of wrath burning even bigger in her heart. You despicable demon! Her anger does not come from the shame of an irregular agent evading her numerous times, rather the fact that the opponent seems to know how she acts instinctively, kindless fate fury into an inferno. I will make sure to thoroughly cleanse and purify you. That part just now should have taken an ordinary agent, and I know it did lasting injury. Drops of operants spatter to ground nearby, pointing to the location of her target. The request for support has been acknowledged. More centifiers will be here soon. They won't get far. Fate silently raises her shield and jogs down the trail of operants. The cargo trailer was quietly within the special station. Unable to find the appropriate signal, Fate silently approaches the convoy. A figure briefly appears on the platform on the top side of the station. Target sighted. Fate changes direction and lowers her power level to minimum as she slowly approaches. Footsteps coming too close. Sound of footsteps comes from behind a nearby pillar. One wall away, the Enterprise agents she is hunting is moving with all their might. Position confirmed through echolocation. Now! Fate surges forward, her great shield flying free of her arms. Explosion follows. The gigantic shield smashed into the wall, crushing it along with the cape her annoying prey was wearing. Below it, an octopus-like tiny entropy creature is clapping its tentacles together. E? Oh. Another explosion follows. Almost at the same time, one of the trailer in the convoy emits a purple glow below the entire cargo bay explodes in purple light. The blast wave washes over here. Fate instinctively protects her face with her arms, and then her system goes wild with alerts. Warning, 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 warning. High intensity entropy signal detected. Switching to cleansing mode. The heart of the explosion stands an Enterprise agents from just now. Curse you. Being Enterprise really sucks. The intense pain blends with a scorching sensation. I look at the liquid entropy all over the ground. Fate, standing not far from, would be even angrier now. If I don't have a disguise program, but I have to disguise myself as an Enterprise irregular agent. Then I have no choice but to actually get Entropized. My consciousness begins to fade. Even though I was preparing for this, the rate of infection caused by a seed of Entropization exploding at close range is just too quick. I need to stay lucid. I grab one of the wooden splinters from the trailer and stab it hard into my thigh. It's not enough! Stab the shard deeper in and twist it. Hurt so much that it overcomes the feeling of Entropization and allows me to stay conscious for a while. Almost at the same time, one of the trailers in the convoy emits a violent growl below the entire cargo. Bay explodes in purple light. Guess? I bought enough time. The Oasis garrison troops should have picked up Rico and Maishi by now. Now then, one last thing. In order to end all of this, in order to have an Enterprise irregular agent completely disappear. I move my injured leg with great difficulty, then enter another compartment in full view of fate below, fleeting at the top speed through a blind spot in her vision. Time for last mind. I push the detonation trigger with the last of my strength. Last explosion follows. Splinters fly everywhere as I pounce heavily. My back to the station walls. The Enterprise irregular agent died in an explosion. Hopefully, Fate will believe that, and then wait for the Centifiers to arrive before cleansing up this mess, instead of pursuing further. I grab my wounds, silently pray. I hear the sound of footsteps, stepping over the debris. Looks like things are not going my way. Fate was not completely fooled by that trick. The footsteps draw near. Fortunately, the basic disguise program is working, so Fate won't discover my true identity, which would endanger the relationship between the Oasis and the Centifiers. Still, it would kind of suck if every war thing ended here. You are the intermediate Centifier, Fate, I believe. Suddenly hear a familiar voice in the distance. Verifying identity. Agent is Persicaria of the Oasis, on the whitelist. Please leave this place and do not interfere with the Centifiers' activities. The Centifier should be working with the Oasis, right? Oh wait, Persicaria saving the day? I brought people to inspect the shipment bound for the Oasis. What happened to it? An Enterprise agent contaminated the cargo. The Centifiers are pursuing them. And where's the Enterprise agent now? Their signal has vanished, so they should have died in the explosion just now. But just in case, I'm going to check again. Since the Enterprise agent is dead, we should be able to take those goods, right? No, the shipment have been contaminated by the entropy. The Centifiers will take care of them. I can't let you take the Oasis property just like that. Do you have proof for this? I believe you can see the devastation all around you. I need to make sure. Otherwise, I cannot believe your one-sided account. Truly damaging the Centifier's reputation will do no good to your working relationship with the Oasis, right? No, if that Enterprise agent is still alive. We have ways of dealing with the entropy. If combat results, we will take responsibility for ourselves. Once we completed the inspection and verify that the cargo has been infected, we will leave immediately. Fate says no more. Seems Persicaria convinced her. You go check the first third of the trailer. You check the rear third. And you come with me to check the middle. The sound of footsteps disperse, and another set of reassuring footsteps slowly approaches. Persicaria saving the day. Professor! Oh, she feels warm. You were so cold and professional. You were so cold and professional just now. How come you look like you're about to cry? What did you do to yourself? Didn't you promise me earlier that you would not push yourself in danger? Persicaria's eyes are brimming with tears. Her cheeks are pink with anxiety. And her ears, which usually stands upright, are dropping down. Why did you come back? I was worried about you. Lock team, get me the projection we prepared and the entropization suppression. Persicaria, I'm so happy to see you. I will give you some basic treatment. You have to hang in there. Relax. I can still hold up. Discussing myself as an ordinary agent should be fine. Escorted by the other agents, I return to the rest of the group. Kiki? Thanks God, Kiki's alright too. Hey, you're back too, little guy. Pretty smart, aren't you? Seeing as you are still bouncing around, I don't think Antonito will scold me. After negotiating with fate, Persicaria soon returns to my side. As the familiar sign of the Oasis draws near, I breathe a sigh of relief. Although, is it me, or is there an extra building that stands out in there? According to Antonina, an unknown building suddenly appears in an empty lot in the Oasis, but there is no need to worry. Rock and the Oasis are taking care of it. Just relax and get some rest. Professor? So you were already asleep. Must have been all tired just now. Good night, Professor. One day later. Okabe and I agreed to meet at the entrance of May Queen plus Nia Squared. Paris receives us and leads us to a VIP booth. I open a door. Rico is focused on a box of fried chicken on the tablet. Macracy does not have anything like this. Rico's instincts say that it's a huge gold mine. Well, where did you came from, Professor? Wait a minute. Where did all those wounds on you came from? You're not here to hunt Rico, aren't you? Relax. I crawled my well out of hell, though I'm still close to falling over. I grab my chest and pretend that I'm done for. Before I go, I need to see you. Yes, I know. Don't collapse in front of Rico, Professor. I can't foot your medical and insurances bills. I couldn't find that Upa, but I managed to custom make something that looks like it. Oh, is that an Upa? I didn't know you were into pleasures like this, comrade. I will tell you about this later. What do you mean you will talk about this later? That was the made up 5 times the going rate. I won't shortage you on digit coins, Rico. What about your K-Way? Andine parked it behind the cafe. Wait, why did you suddenly ask Rico about that? Fox. I mean, Rico-san. How is the van doing? Actually, did not call her Fox girl? The questions are getting weirder and weirder. That van is Rico's most precious treasure. Of course it's been well taken care of. Although Rico has not tidied it up in a long time. Huh? Why are you laughing? Did Rico say something strange? No, it's not like that. To us, she's just as important and irreplaceable. Rico, can you take us see your van? Rico opens the door And the crate where Mayuri is sleeping is in the same place as before. No way. Oh, no way we actually did it. Is this the end? For some reason, my heart pounds violently when I see that crate. Comrade, do you know about sharing a cat? Don't you think it's very bad luck to talk about it at a time like this? Indeed, Mayuri is clearly not going to be a quantum state. I just reflexively thought about it when I saw the crate. I noticed that Okabe's hand is trembling. Feeling nervous? Yeah. Trust in our choices and our efforts. Go on. Mayuri is waiting for you. I gently pat Okabe on the back, pushing him forward. Oh, yeah! It is there! No way! Oh my god. Okabe reaches out and slowly lifts the lid, revealing a black-haired girl, sound asleep within. Look at this. Ocarine? A ray of light shines into the crate, as though the light of the gods has finally landed in this unknown corner. The girl rubs her eyes and slowly awakens. Mayushi feels like Mayushi had a long, long dream. A familiar figure extends a hand to her. Good morning, Mayuri. Oh, this is the choice of Steingates. Why are we going back in time? Which port line is this? This is a port line where everyone is safe and sound? Oh my god. What is this event? Damn. Intaro Kabe. Lab member number 00X. A letter inscribed in this badge bear witness to the bonds forged during the time we spent together as allies. Ashumka fan 2063. Draw time word lines and causality itself will always be a laboratory member. In the Oasis hospital. I can go for checkers myself. Really, I do not need to accompany me. You're worrying too much, Persicaria. Absolutely no. I let you run wild already, Professor. No, you have listened to me. And don't want anyone to learn about you being hard, do you, Professor? Who did you learn that from, Persicaria? Okay, you win. I will do as you say. Professor? Huh? Is something the matter? Several of your friends came to visit you. They brought these gifts, but since you were not in, I placed them over there. I will be running on my walk now. Alright, thank you. After she leaves, I begin inspecting the curious pile of objects in the corner. Can understand flowers and fruits. Those are still considering normal gifts to bring when visiting someone ill. But fried chicken, Dr. P, and discount coupons for the Maid Cafe, surely they are not appropriate, are they? Then there's this figure. Why are not the stockings removable? Why isn't what removable? Nothing at all. The things certainly seems like Okabe and gang would bring. Indeed, they do. Time sure flies. Soon Mr. Okabe and his friends will be returning to Akihabara. Persicaria had a wishful look on her face, and upon seeing it, I gently pats her head. Professor! No, it's nothing. Right. I was thinking about visiting Okabe and the others to thank them for coming over. You should head back first, Persicaria. Professor, wait a minute. Looks like you're no good at hiding your feelings either, Professor. At the others' electronic shop. The sprites on the screens clash furiously, uploading a barrage of techniques on each other. After several rounds of battle, this intense duel finally ends in Antonina's victory. Congratulations. Ugh. That flying kick of yours has way too much priority, Anatan. Well, it's your fault for waiting upon you have a critical health to unleash your super moves. No, we are even... I didn't think this long battle would end like this. I know, right? Feels like it's predestined and all. Huh? Are not you guys going to have a one final battle to decide things? Nah, the sense of battle is knowing when to stop. Huh? Isn't that the Professor? When did you come, Professor? Around the time you started your game, I guess. I just finished my checkup, so I dropped by since it was on the way. Sorry, I didn't say anything, but you seems to be so into that. It seems like a shame to disturb you. Did you see that present I sent? I was organizing over whether to send an age game or a figure. You can always come visit me if you want to swap. Neither of those gifts. You should giving to a sick person though. In any case, thank you. I will accept the gift. Speaking of which, are you guys really not going to have one last bound? We still need to test feature gadget number 099 later. There's no time to spend on gaming. Garu puts down the gamepads and begins stuffing his merch into the backpack on the ground. So you are going? Yeah, I will probably be gone by the time tomorrow. Is that so? You might be a perv, but you are a perv who knows what he's doing, at least. It's been a shame to have one less worthy opponent. Is there anything else I can help with before you go? I will do my best to assist. Oh, in that case, no, Daru, don't think anything bad. Anatan, could you scold me a little more before I go? I want to record it and use it as my ringtone. Oh my god. I will take that bet. You really are a pervert after all. Oh, feels good. Damn. Please scold me more, Anatan, please. Get some help, pervert hacker. In any case, thanks for taking care of us during this time. Being able to come to Catgirl Heavens is the experience of all lifetime. Daryl stands up and formally bows to Antonina and me. What are you being so formal all of a sudden? Well, I won't get another chance if I miss this one. Wait a minute. That sounds like a dead track before the hero fights the Demon King. Professor, does this world have a save points? Is it possible to just reload and start the following story? We do actually have something like save points. Our world does not work that way. Oh yes. Feel free to hit me up for any merch and figures you want before I go. In that case, I will go for... we will talk about that later. Also, quit laughing at yourself, what? Also, quit laughing to yourself back there, Antonina. At the Oasis shrine. The usually destined shrine is now jammed full of visitors. Luca-kun, raise your left hand higher. Like this? Yes, that's right. And please, slow your steps a little down. Timmy, did you record his face just now? Fear not. The cameras have been rolling this whole time. Luca-kun's embarrassment face needs to be preserved for posterity. What is up with you girls? What's going on? Professor, you are here. What are you doing? Seems interesting. Luca-kun is about to perform the Kongroo dance for everyone. That's why everyone came. As for Erika and me, we are providing technical guidance and planning. I wouldn't call it as planning. Frankly speaking, all I'm doing is choreographing the music with the dance moves. And those people are here because of Luca's own charm. Professor. It is only then that Luca notices us and runs over to the back of the stage. Professor, did you see me perform just now? Your clothes suit you very well, Luca. Agent A. This Miko is so pretty. Are you saying we can get her signature once the show ends? I wonder if the shrine sells merch for her. Oh yeah? Rico smells a business opportunity. Luca is already blushing from embarrassment, but the conversation from the people nearby makes his face turn even redder. I do agree, Luca looks great in a Miko outfit, but he is a guy. This is actually what Professor said. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Speaking of which, why did you suddenly decide to dance the Kagura, Luca-kun? Was it Kimi's idea? Oh, no. Actually, I was the one who brought up the topic of performing. Oh, that's surprising. I guess the previous Luca would have been too embarrassed or nervous to do that, right? Actually, I still feel pretty nervous and embarrassed. But more than that, I want to show my gratitude to everyone before I go. Thank you for your care during this time, Professor. Did you enjoy your time in the Oasis, Luca? Upon hearing this, a lovely smile blossoms on Luca's face. Yes, I did. I learned a lot from Erika-san and Kimi-san. The others in the Oasis were also very caring and kind to me. I want to tell my father all about this when I get home. Luca, about crossing over to the others. I know. Yoma-sensei reminded me earlier not to mention it. I will describe it as a PSA from visitors to the shrine. Kongroo. Is that it? Luca, you got this right this time. Huh? Oh, we are in the wrong timeline. Luca got it right. It's not the end. Luca seems surprised by this. You have grown a lot, Luca. How are the preparation for the dance? I have already rehearsed it once with Kimi-san, so I guess it should be fine. If it allows everyone to feel the charm of Mikos, as well as convey my feeling, that would be good. I believe you can do it, Luca. Really? Kiyoma-sensei thinks so too. Just then, eager cheers come from the audience. They are waiting for me. Time for me to go on stage. See you later, everyone. Yep, see you later. Not you going to say something to encourage him? There's no need for that. Luca-kun's is a Mika who can stand on his own. Even after going back to Japan, he will be able to carry out his duties with pride. Huh. Didn't we say we are going to send him with a smile? Still, I understand your meaning. Right now, we should focus on Luca's performance. Luca's Kagero was unexpectedly a broad appeal, and it sparks a Miko's related craze in the Oasis. At the Oasis Maid Cafe. Oh my. Are you sure you want to pick up this card, Mundinia? You have 3 virus cards in your hand now, so if this card turned out to be a virus card too, you will lose. I won't fall for your tricks. I will do with that, yeah. She turns over the card, and it turns out to be a virus card. Oh, what a shame, Nya. Virus already warned you, Nya. Still, the fact that you went this far with Virus as a newbie is quite impressive, Nya. The Professor. Welcome to May Queen plus Nya squared. Professor Nya? What game is this? This Raynet Nya. It is a really popular card game in Ferris World, Nya. Want you to try it out, Nya, Professor? Nah, after seeing your battle just now, my instincts tell me that I won't be able to beat Ferris. Nya. Is Professor also very competitive? If you are not here to challenge Ferris, then you are here to use the free coffee voucher, yeah? Yeah, let's go with that. Well, that makes sense, Nya. After all, it's going to expire tomorrow, Nya. Ferris' face suddenly goes serious. My comrade from another world, thank you for aiding Ferris and friends as an ally, Nya. However, there are countless monsters still lurking in the shadow of Ferris' world, and they threaten to upset Ferris' peaceful days life, Nya. In order to protect these happy days, Ferris must return to defeat each and every one of those monsters, Nya. So I will leave the Oasis to you, Nya, Professor. Okay. Yeah, leave it to me. Make sure you work hard to continue spreading more culture even after Ferris is gone, yeah? Indeed, I will continue protecting the Oasis even after Ferris leaves. Huh? Nya? What are you saying, Professor? Ferris is entrusting you with the mission of spreading more culture, nya? Wait, wasn't the conversation just now intended to have me to protect the Oasis? But you are already doing that just fine, aren't you, nya? You would do it even if Ferris did not tell you. Do it, yeah? Ferris. Suddenly, a look of enlightenment appears on her face. That's right, nya? Ferris still has not served you properly, nya? Ferris is truly a failed maid, nya? Undine, nya? Time to work, nya? God, so many yes. Can't we pay another game of Rainet, nya? Oh, whoa. I didn't think Undine has such a competitive streak. Then I will have Moya latte, Persicaria sweet, right? We'll throw in our whole special Omi rice too. As expected of May Queen plus Nyan Square's ace employer. I can't believe you still remember my order from last time. Nope, Ferris used her special ability, Cheshire's Break, to directly read the Professor's thoughts. Regarding how true that is, I will just have to guess you that yourself, nya? With Ferris and Adina serving me, I end up having a very moya afternoon at the Oasis operating room. My comrade, you have finally returned. Ta-ta-roo! Professor, did you like the juicy chicken #1 that Mayushi brought you? Dr. P would have been better, Mayuri. I'm sure my comrade prefers the beverage of intellectuals. Honestly, shouldn't you be giving more normal gifts when visiting someone ill? In the end, only Urishibara-kun and I brought flowers and fruits. May I ask you why the three of you are here? We are here to discuss the next step in our great plan, of course. My right eye has been hurting badly. The fangs of the organization still working in the dark. We must quickly regain our strength and send off the incursion. Actually, Okabe was worried about you, so he made up an excuse to come to visit. Hey, assistant, don't just casually blur this stuff out. Alright, then tell me, Christina, why did you came to visit my comrade? Nothing. Thanks to the professor, everyone was saved, and your abilities as a scientist are truly admirable. Orisa-chan is too bad at being honest too. Wait, Mayuri. Everyone as close as ever. Upon hearing this, Okabe fell silent. It takes a while before he can work up the courage to continue speaking. Comrade, we have come to bid you farewell. Yeah, I know. At this time tomorrow, we will be leaving this place and returning to Akihabara. That was why we wanted to proper say goodbye before we left. Thank you for all taking care of us for all this time. Okabe bows deeply to me. Oh, Karin. I'm not crying. It's just some sand that got into my ears. Really, it's just some sand. Okabe, stand up. I might not have completed memories like you, but the fragments of memory in my mind tell me that we went through countless struggles and hardships to reach the world line we are currently in. That, if nothing else, is a reason for you to hold your chest up high. Comrade. So, Kabe, you're not alone, no matter where or when you are. I will never forget my memories of when you did battle by my side. The others and I will always have your back. I extend my hand to the young man who has been fighting all this time. Take care, my comrade. Yeah, you too. Akabe and I firmly grasp each other's hand. I will continue studying the Oasis, even after I return to Akihabara. I don't know if I told you before, but I majored in neuroscience. All the things happen to the Oasis is a very valuable experience for me. My senior and I have had some success in this respect. And I'm sure Anna-san must be very interested in the device we made. In that case, would you like to speak a little more with Antonita before you go? Kurisu smiles and shakes her head. No, I will work hard to find the answer myself. I'm a scientist, after all. When I make it in reality, I'm sure we will meet again, Professor. I can feel the conviction and confidence in her voice flowing into me. Yup, I'm sure that day will come. Professor! What's up? She doesn't remember it, but according to Ocarina, you and everyone in the Oasis did a lot to save Mayushi. So Mayushi thinks Mayushi needs to thank you in person. Mayuri, you also had a part to play in reaching this world line. So in truth, I should be thanking you too. I see. So Mayushi worked hard too. Mayuri, don't get lost anymore, okay? Mayushi get it. After all, Mayushi is Ocarina's most precious hostage. But it's okay though. The next time Mayushi get lost, I will still have the professor to save me. I have no idea how to handle her innocent. Certainly. Mayuri. My comrade will be around the next time you get lost. Huh? So, we won't be coming back after we return to Akihabara? Then, I would say a proper goodbye to you, Professor. Mayuri places her hand on top of mine and Okabe. Risu-chan, you too, hurry! Is this some kind of club activity? Nope. It's a lab member activity. Everyone is a lab member after all. Think so. Mayuri places Kurisu's hand on top of ours. Okabe, as a leader of a lab member, I think it's time for you to say a few words. Everyone, there's no doubt that we, who have arrived in this world line, have obtained complete and final victory. This is not my effort alone. Granted, I, Kiyama, had a big part to play in the operation. But this is also a victory we, the lab members and the Oasis, that all our friends achieved together. From this day forth, no matter where, no matter when, our fates are all bound at one. Okabe's voice began to tremble. And that's why this is the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongroo. It seems this unexpected, otherworldly journey will finally come to an end. The next day. The door to the electronics store opens. Hi, how can I help you? Your most caring network security assistant Anna is here for help. Oh, it's you. Huh. What, disappointing to see me? I just feel like that you should not be here, Professor. You are not going to send off Okabe and the others. It's almost time for them to head out. What about you? Aren't you going to send them off, Antonina? I think I will pass on potentially embarrassing scene like that. I mean, you would laugh at me if I burn into tears, right? Of course not. I will be crying right alongside you. It's really strange. We have only known each other for a while, but it feels like we have been friends forever. Is this because of the word line shifting that Binpo was talking about? Perhaps. I think Okabe would know more about this. Unfortunately, we won't be able to verify it with him face to face. Yeah, I'm just not used to everything going quiet all of a sudden. I don't want this either, but we should probably keep that to ourselves. So, how are you going to spend your time after this? Want to play video games with me? I will be in need for an opponent without Daru. I hope you will go easy on me then. A rubble? No. No. The ground beneath our feet shakes as a sudden tremor assaults us. Wait, I know this feeling. Did Okabe and the others go? No, it's not from Mr. Okabe. And the others. The shaking didn't come from the Future Gadget's lab. Professor, it's coming from the shopping street. No, don't do it again. I wanna... Antonina and I head over to the location indicated by the signal. Professor, we are here. Scan completed. No threat detected. So, what are you planning to do next? I didn't expect the source of shaking be this place. I look up at the huge sign overhead. May Queen plus Nyan Square. Toxeni is not planning to change the site back after they go. She would never do anything that cuts down on her tips. Prepare to move in and investigate, Antonida. Get ready for battle. For battle? Versus what? I place my head on the door handle. Just then, I hear a familiar voice from inside. Christina, are you sure this will drive my comrade over? I modulated the vibration to match the one generated when we crossed over. I'm sure the professor will feel it if they are in the operating room. Ain't no way! It's just a prank? Nya? Had the professor been caught up in some unknown incident, nya? No way! As if such a thing could happen. Oh yes. Why not have Mayushi go and bring the professor over? You dog, that would ruin the surprise. Exactly, Mayuri. It'll be too embarrassing to say we want to stay right after we said we were leaving yesterday. Huh? But Mayushi thinks it's okay, isn't it? No. In any case, we can't go looking for my comrade right now. Daru, trigger the tremor again. We're going to give it another try. Oh, but it's such a pain. Can't you two Tsunderas be a bit more honest about yourselves? Who are you calling Tsundere? Ah, so do you do it again? I feel like making it stronger this time though. In that case, maybe I should make a backup save. Or maybe a backup save, just in case. Outside, Antonita and I exchange looks and smile. Looks like they're planning this tremor as a surprise for us. They really are a careless lot. They have whispering so loudly that we can hear them even outside. Antonida, you're calling them careless, but the look on your face suggests the opposite. Well, I'm just... kind of makes me glad a little. I mean, I'm not a fan of that beanpole who assigns people random nicknames, but for the sake for everyone else, I guess I just have to accept him. No, who is the one who needs to be more honest? I could say the same about you. So, what should we do next? Should we play along and pretend to be frightened? Come on, give me a break. I'm worried I will end up smiling when I see them. Same here. Let's just enter then. Yeah. Beyond the door, a group of familiar faces. It's the Professor and Anna-chan! Tuturu! Tuturu, Miss Mayuri. Professor, what are you smirking to yourself about? I wasn't. You must have been imagining things. Oh, Anatan, I've been waiting for you. Want to play Try Net with me? I'm good at card games, Daru. Don't cry when I trashed you. Oh, mercy, please. He really enjoys it. Nya, the fairies shall judge your duel. Antonida smoothly blends into the rest of the crowd in the cafe. Luca and Kimi are standing not far behind them. Kimi-san, I made these cookies for the professor. Who are they? They are well done. That's great. Although, why did you say that making snacks in a crucial part of the Miko training, Kimi-san? You will find out later, Luka-kun. Huh? I will give you the chance of confess now. Tell me what the meaning of all this, Miko's merchandise. Rika knows about nothing about them. You have until the count of 3. 3? Rika will tell you everything. You know how there's been a Miko craze recently? I wanted to take advantage of it and sell some merch. So you were selling those burnt cookies? Yeah, but Rico got Luca's permission to take them. Rico didn't think that labeling them, made with a Miko's burning love, would make them sell so well. Seriously, you. Rico, so sorry. No hitting, please. Finally this scene. Just then Okabe, Mayuri and Kurisu arrived before me. Muhaha, this is a surprise that I, Karen Kiyama, have prepared for you. Okabe. Akabe doesn't answer me. Instead, he raises his cell phone to his ear like he did when we first met. It's me. What? There have been change of plans. You want us to stay more with the Comrade for a while? I see. Daru wants to upgrade his computer. Lukaku wants to practice the Kongroo dance. Paris wants to further promote the Moor culture. None of that can be done in the short terms, which means we will just have stay a little longer, right? You won't know what their assistant and Mayuri think. They're probably not willing to leave either. After all, they don't want to say goodbye to this place and their friends. Akabe, don't use us as a excuse. Well, Mayoshi really wants to stay with everyone, and so does Kurisu-chan. Well, of course I have research I want to do here. It's definitely not because I'm scared of being alone. I'm not like Akabe. In any case, for all these reasons, we have decided to stay here for a while longer. What? You want me to help my comrade against the organization plots? Honestly, you just keep dumping more stuff onto me. But never mind that. Since you said it's the will of Steins Gate, then it cannot be helped. L. Psi. Kongroo. When we meet again, my comrade. Once again, we share a firm handshake. Then I let go. Find something in my palm. A brass badge sits there, looking at me. What is this? It's a proof of being a lab member. Yeah, and we had Anna-san made it for us. From now on, you shall be lab member number 00X, my comrade. The door of the Future Gadgets lab shall always be open to you. Yeah. Oh no. The universe is boundless, while time is cruel, yet beautiful. We, who have overcome the infinitude of the universe, to meet within the finite constraints of time, are undoubtedly a miracle that this world chose to create. Retrocausal trial interference. Miracle of their intersecting boundaries. And this is where we finally reach the conclusion of this story. Last thing that I expected of this event being this long. But it was definitely a memorable one. Event full with laughter. Yeah. Full of sadness too. The word lines. All of this. Yeah. Definitely happy to not miss this collab. Don't know. Because it's just... I don't know. Anyway. I thank you very much for watching and listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, comrades. And see you in some other wordline again. L. Psi. Kongroo.